New Year! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to it if you've never been here. It's a good day to be here because I got a lot to talk about. So I'm gonna keep things short in this intro because I have a ton of stuff to share today. It's my 2016 beauty favorites. My nail polishes will be a separate video that will be coming up next. It'll be my top 20 nail polishes of 2016 if you are interested. I'm just gonna get into it because I have so much crap. So starting with the base, I don't have anything new to mention for primer favorites for the whole year. I've still been religiously using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and my Benefit Professional. I've been trying out some other things, but those are like my two favorites. So I don't have anything new to like share with you this year, but I have a bunch of foundations. The first one is this Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid, and I have the shade Shell. I believe this is actually being discontinued or is discontinued. I've still seen it in some stores, and every time I link it, I am able to find it, so I don't know, but I love this. My friend Javier works for Laura Mercier, and he gifted this to me. He's given me quite a few bottles because I'm his favorite. But I love this. I use it with my beauty blender, which, spoiler, is also a fave, but we'll get to the brushes in a minute. But this is a really nice finish on my skin. It doesn't dry matte. It's not like too, you know how like you feel sometimes when you haven't set your foundation and it's just kind of still wet? It doesn't feel like that. I don't necessarily need to set it. I like the way that it sets and finishes on my skin, and I love the color match. So this is absolutely a favorite of the entire year. He gave it to me in like summer. This is empty actually. I need to move on to another one. I pulled this out of the empties bin, but I love it. So that's how much I love it. I use it all up. Next, I have two, I don't know if they're the same foundation, just presented different ways, but I love them both. These are the L'Oreal True Match Lumies. This is the Healthy Luminous Makeup, and this one is the Cushion Lumi. Yes, okay. So starting with this one, I actually just recently started using this again a lot recently. Okay, that was an awful sentence. I am in the shade W12 Porcelain / Light Ivory. It is just such a nice foundation, especially for the drugstore. Like, I believe I got this for like $9.99, $9, $10, somewhere around there. And I love it. It also has SPF 20. Didn't know that. That's cool. But as it says, it makes your skin look super healthy and luminous. Not like greasy or gross or anything, but it's just a really nice, healthy glow, and I love it. And same goes for the cushion version as well. I'm in the shade N2. I really don't know what the difference is. I guess this one is a little bit more buildable, so it's in kind of like a compact thing, and you push whatever brush you want, and this is really nice for building up coverage, if that's kind of more your thing. But I just love a cushion foundation, and I'm looking forward to trying more in the new year. Another foundation favorite is this NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white. I freaking love this stuff. When I first heard of it, I was kind of afraid of it, and it took me a while to find it. I eventually ordered it online, blah, 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 blah. And actually a lot of you tell me that you have a hard time finding this as well. So try nyx.com. I'll also have it linked down below. But this stuff is amazing. When I heard about it, I was like, that sounds like what I need, because I have so many foundations that I love, but the shade is like just a little bit too dark, because I talk about it all the time. I'm very fair, as you can see, but I have freckles, so it's like hard to match my neck to my face. And this helps me lighten up any foundation without changing the formula. Like, it is, I don't know how they do it, but it's amazing. It's 10 bucks. I use this like all the time, and I feel like I haven't made a dent in it, so it lasts a long time. And even though I mentioned this last year, I'm mentioning it again. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It is incredible. Like, maybe my favorite foundation, but I can't commit to that yet because I still love my Jouer Moisture Tint, so I don't know. But I got a couple of bottles of this for free from Ipsy with points, and they're both too dark, so I use a touch of this to lighten it up, and it's perfect. And I'm almost out of this, which, like, I never run out of foundation like that quickly unless it's my Jouer one, so the fact that I'm like running out of two at the moment is incredible and shows you how much I've loved them this year. By the way, I have the shade Ivory in this, but it doesn't matter because I put a little bit of this in it anyway. Now for concealer for everyday, I'm still using my Naked Weightless Concealer, whatever that's called. I love that, and I still love the Maybelline one as well, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I switch back and forth. For spot ones, I still use my NYX concealer, but in my purse, I have been keeping this Nude Sticks, which Nude Sticks in general is a fave. I love everything Nude Sticks has to offer because their pencils are really great quality, their ingredients are really great quality, and the formula is just crazy great. Like, it's confusing how good it is. For instance, this is a concealer. This is the shade Light 2. It's the concealer pencil, and basically Nude Sticks philosophy is that it's just the lazy girl's makeup. So everything is in stick form, which is great. This is a mess, oh my gosh. Like I said, I keep this in my purse, and I feel like I forget to talk about this because it's just always in my purse, but I use it so much. So what I love about this is you don't need to set it with a concealer, it doesn't crease, and you can put it over powder without things looking crazy. It's nuts, and that's why I choose it to be like my purse concealer if things get like crazy and I need to cover something up. Now for powder favorites for most of the year, because I got this in my stocking last year, this is the Laura Mercier Decay translucent powder, which mine is broken and it's a hot damn mess. So here it is, and I'm gonna put it down. For most of the year I was using that to kind of bake, but not really bake. I would just use my damp beauty blender to put on the translucent powder, which I loved. However, that powder eventually started to get a little bit too dry for me once I was hitting like the fall and winter months. So as much as I loved that, it's not good for all over the face. I would just continue to use it underneath my eyes. But more recently, I've been using my Lorac Pro contour palette to use these powders to set under my eye. And what I really love is this beige highlight color. The yellow one is good, but I'm a little too fair for it, so I mixed them. But I love this beige color for setting just anywhere I put concealer. And I love the rest of this palette as well. I've been using it for bronzing and contouring and highlighting as well. But I love these two powders for setting my concealer. What's next? Bronzer? Okay. Okay, this is a life-changing favorite. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which I hit pan on this morning, which normally I'd be like, I mean, I get excited and sad when I hit pan depending on what the product is. If it's expensive, I'm like, oh. If it's expensive, I care because like I don't want to buy it again. This is cheap. And also I loved this so much this year, and as you know, this was the year of travel for me. Like I got on an airplane every 3 weeks this year because I don't know why, but I did. But I took this with me everywhere and it's broken because of it. So I'm excited to buy a new one because I love this, but I hate that it's broken, but I don't want to throw it away because it's still perfectly good. I don't know. Anyway, this is the greatest bronzer of the entire world. Maybe my new favorite bronzer because the Body Shop is discontinuing the Honey Bronzer, which is so dumb. I don't know why they're doing it. I did snag 2 in their after Christmas sale, which I'm gonna do a haul coming up soon, but anyway, they are discontinuing that. So thank God I found this bronzer, which I freaking love. Number 1, smells like coconut, which that's why everybody bought it, but then number 2 is the best bronzer ever. Oh, it smells so good. There's like a little bit of like glimmery sheen to it, but not that much. It just makes you look healthy and good. And I have the lighter shade. I believe it comes in 2 shades. I could be making that up because there's no shade on the bottom. I've been saying that there's 2 shades all along, but I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know. They also just came out with butter blushes, which I'm also going to be hauling soon because they're amazing. If you have light skin like me, and this does come in 2 shades, get the lighter color, but if it just comes in 1 shade, then just get that one anyway because it's amazing. And then for contouring, I have been using my Makeup Geek Breakup Cool Porcelain Contour shade. There is a serious dent in this, and like I said, I've also been using the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, but this is pretty much my everyday standard contour shade. It's the perfect gray for my skin tone, and it's light enough for me, and I just love it. It's foolproof. Foulproof? Foolproof? Foolproof. It works for me. Okay, so for blush, I don't have as much as one would think, which is nuts. But anyway, I have this. This is the Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush Wardrobe, which is incredible. I got this for Christmas last year, and I love it. And I also just love the idea of blush palettes in general because it's nice for traveling. It's nice for like mixing. It's nice if you like put one on and you're like, oh my gosh, that doesn't work. You just add some more and you don't have to get anything else out. And I love this formula of blush. This actually might have been in my last yearly favorites because I do love the individual ones as well, but ever since I got like the wardrobe of them, I've just been using this. Has a lot of nice shades, a little something for everyone. My favorite one is this Baby Love. It's kind of like a mauve everyday great blush color. So yeah, okay. This was a life-changing favorite that I discovered early on last year and then kind of forgot about it. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani Blush Palette, which, holy hell. It's amazing, and even if you don't think it looks amazing, it is because, like, it just is. Like, especially if you're a fair gal like me, like, this palette is great. This Angel shade is amazing. My favorite is the OC and the Lo-Fi. I used to mix those together. This Hush shade is amazing, and I couldn't stop using it for like 6 months, and then I guess I forgot about it. But this baby's coming back out and into the everyday makeup drawer. It is incredible. And then my last blush favorite is the Marc Jacobs, what is this called? This is the Marc Jacobs Air Blush, LOL. This is in the color Flesh and Fantasy. They sent me a couple of these in the fall, and I freaking love them. I used this probably up until December when I started to use like more shimmery things. This does have a bit of shimmer in it because it is mixed in with like this lighter shimmery shade. I'm wearing it today. Well, if you can see it past my highlight. It's just like a nice overall blush color that doesn't pull too much attention if you got something going on in the eyes or the lips. It is amazing, and I just feel like it makes your skin look nice and healthy, especially if you're fair like me. Like, it's not too dark. And as it's called Flesh and Fantasy, it's a nice nude color, and the formula is incredible. I love Marc Jacobs powders, all that I've tried so far. I have a bronzer, I have some eyeshadows, and now some blushes. Their powder formula is incredible. It's expensive, yes, but I think totally worth it. The first of my highlighter favorites is a palette. This is the the NYX Strobe of Genius palette, which I will link the video I did. I did a full swatch review video. I will link it right up there. I love this thing because it comes with so many shades. It's from the drugstore. It's relatively affordable. This is 20 bucks, which if you're gonna like buy a highlighter palette, it's gonna be like 50 and beyond. So even like besides the price, it's a really great quality palette. Like I love the shades. The formula is great. Nothing is like too glittery or too chalky or like too powdery. Like everything is great. I get use out of all of them except maybe this one, but even like the lavender one in the winter is fun. So it's just beautiful, and you can use them as eyeshadows. I've just really enjoyed having this, and if you don't have it, you should check it out because it's awesome. And then I have a life-changing highlight favorite, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna say it. It's my new favorite highlighter of all time. It is bumped Soft and Gentle out of the #1 spot. This is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder in Brilliant. It comes in this fun silver packaging. This one is the like yellowish tint if you want to play that game. I love this powder. I love it. That's why my face is glowing today, but also I have on some Mary Luminizer by the Balm, but mostly I have on this like everywhere. And that's why I love it, because the Hourglass powder formula is made if you have more mature skin with like bigger pores, because I have like bigger pores in this area. It like doesn't accentuate them, it just looks nice. It's the best powder when I don't want to like fuss or worry about my highlight all day. So life-changing. Moving on to eyes! We're doing it! Before I get into palettes, I will mention these Pure eye polishes. I freaking love these. They sent me this last December, so like it was too close to get into my last yearly favorites, so they're here now. But these are so weird and so cool. I've talked about them several times this year. My two favorites are the shades Satin and Cashmere. This one's kind of like a champagne-y color. This one's kind of like a rose gold. I want to describe them as like a whipped texture. They are a cream. You kind of blend them out and then they set and they don't go anywhere, and it's crazy, and they don't crease, and they're beautiful. While they're still wet, you can blend them out with other shadows, but once they set, like they are there, which is amazing. Like I did a swatch video of them and like my hand was effed up for that day. They're a little bit pricey, but I think totally worth it. I will link them down below. There's 6 shades of them. I just like these two because they're like the everyday neutral shade, but they're awesome, so check them out. Okay, now getting into palettes. I mentioned the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette, but of course I'm gonna mention the eyeshadow palette as well, which I spent the good like half of last year loving this, which I still do, I just forgot about it. This is a pale girl's dream. Like they have so many great matte like transition colors. My favorite in the palette is this Steady color, which I literally wore every single day for a good like 3 months. I just got a lot of use out of it, and I love the formula of Urban Decay shadows. I don't know if they still sell these. I hope they do. Probably my favorite palette of 2016 is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which they just relaunched, which is amazing. They actually relaunched like an entire line, which I got some of it for Christmas, which will be in an upcoming haul, but it smells like peaches. It's kind of along the same lines as the chocolate bar palettes, if you know anything about those. Those smell like chocolate, this smells like peach. But this has just so many, oh great. This has just so many fun, interesting colors, and this was great in the summer for like the pinky peach shades. The Too Faced shadows are my absolute favorite. I just love them. This is what I have on my eyes today, and my absolute favorite, I'm a creature of habit, is this like shimmery gold shade. This is called Luscious. I've made a serious dent in that one as well. Love this. And now that it's back, you should buy it while it's here. I'm exhausted. Still have so much more to go. Send help. SOS. I'm fine. And then last for eyeshadows is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. I mentioned this a while ago. I got this actually in 2015, but didn't fall in love with it till fall of this year, and I love it. If you are a matte shadows girl, this is your game. It is beautiful. They blend out really nicely, and a lot of good like color range as far as like matte shadows go, like depending if you want cool or warm. I feel like it has everything you need in it, and I totally love it. So okay. And then really quickly, my favorite new lashes are the Andrea number 53 black lashes. I don't know if they have a fancier name than that. I buy mine in a twin pack from Target for I think literally under $5. I'm wearing them today. I absolutely love them. I wore them for my brother's wedding and for just fun events this like last couple months of this year, because I just discovered them, but they are an incredible new staple in my life, and you should check them out if you're into lashes. They don't feel like you're wearing anything, which is the best part. Okay, now we're gonna move on to lips, which I surprisingly have a lot of lip favorites for somebody who doesn't like lipstick. First, I have the Smith's Rosebud Salve in the tube. I used to use this every single day in high school in like the pot form. I forgot about it, and I have it now, and I love it. I use it every day when I'm doing my makeup. It just smells like roses. I'm putting some on. Oh, it smells so good. It feels so good, and it's just really moisturizing, and it's nice. And it leaves a nice, like, glossy look to your lips, which I like. I love products that, like, make my lips look like I tried, but they're also just, like, really moisturizing. It's, like, a little bit more than a chapstick. but it's doing great wonders for my lips. I'm lazy. So I love that. Another favorite, which I feel like I've talked about this once, even though I should talk about it every single month because it's life-changing. This is the Osmotics Cosmeticules Blue Copper 5 Lip and Tuck Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Golden Nectar. I get a lot of random PR packages, and this was one of them, and I opened it, and I don't like lip gloss, so it's kind of like, eh, whatever. I don't know what made me try this, but thank God I did, because it's the greatest lip gloss I've ever tried in my entire life, and I hate lip gloss. I hate sticky lips. I love the look of lip gloss, but I like hate it. This smells and tastes like peppermint. No, spearmint, which is even better for me. I mean, I just put on the other one, but whatever. We'll just double up. Yeah, spearmint is my life. I freaking love this. And the reason I never talk about it is because it's always in my purse. I freaking love it. I don't know anything about this brand, but I know that this is my favorite lip gloss of all time. Are you shocked that the NYX what are these called? Cream lipsticks. They're like liquid lipsticks, essentially. I freaking love these. I've done tons of videos on them. I just picked my 2 favorite shades of the year. Kitten Heels, which I've talked about so many times. It's a great staple red if you're wanting to just have a red lip that's gonna last all night. Bam, this will do the job. And then also my favorite color, I think, of the whole thing is this Brooklyn Thorn color. It's a really cool, like, taupey brown, gray, purple, mauve brown color. Like, it is life. I love it. I have a lip liner favorite just really quickly. This is the NYX lip liner crayon. Super easy. This is in hot red. I mentioned in my lipstick declutter video that I needed a red lip liner, so the next time I was at Ulta, I picked up this one. I believe it was under $3, but it's amazing. I knew I loved the NYX formula, but now I have a red lip liner and I love it, and I've actually used this, like, I don't know, once a week since I gotten it, because I have a new favorite red lipstick. This is the Smashbox Be Legendary Matte Lipstick in the shade Bing, which I love that it's called Bing because it reminds me of 2 things: Chandler Bing and Bing Crosby, which is the voice of Ichabod in Disney Sleepy Hollow. Okay. Just a little insight to the inside of my brain. This is the perfect red lipstick, and I love this formula because it is matte, but it doesn't dry down and cling to your lips. So it stays comfortable, but there's nothing like glossy about it. This is my new favorite red lipstick. It was perfect for holiday season. And then my other favorite is called Punked, which it's like a gray. I just freaking love shades like this, especially on the lips. I think it's so cool. First and foremost, the Beauty Blender. Mine's a little dirty, well, really dirty. I've had this for years, but I didn't fall deep in love with it until this year. I use it every single day. It's my favorite for foundation, for powder, concealer. Like, now that I am addicted to it, I can't not use it. So, love this. But you already knew that, and you probably already have one, and probably already love it yourself because it's nothing new. Another foundation favorite is the Morphe M439. My Sigma one started molting on me, which was really upsetting, but I think I washed it wrong. Whatever. I don't need a new one because I love this Morphe one. I like this one a little bit better because it's more of like a rounded dome shape instead of like a flat shape, and it's just really nice. I like how like short and dense it is, and I've been loving this brush. Also for Morphe, I've been loving their Morphe G8 blush brush, I believe it's called. It's a really nice like fluffy brush, but it's tapered, and I love it for blush. I used it today, that's why it's a little bit dirty. I love how like thick the handle is. I have been loving, and especially more recently, the Sigma Concealer Blend Kabuki F79. Again, it's like short and fluffy, but like tapered. It is the best for stamping powder underneath your eye and like your concealer areas. I freaking love it. I also feel like this would be really good with like foundation or cream as well. I haven't tried it that way, but I've been addicted to using this with my Lorac Pro Contour palette, and it is amazing. By the way, for the Sigma brushes, I will have my affiliate linked down below and my coupon code and all that stuff. If you're interested, buying through me will help me out a little bit, which I appreciate, so thanks. But anyway, this I feel like I've been loving all year long. This is the Sigma Extreme Structure Contour F04 brush, which I was trying to use more of like a NARS Eda brush type deal situation. Not that one, but one that looks like it. But when it comes to doing my contour, I just prefer this. It's just really nice for like putting it where you want, but then blending it out and everything looks natural and good. I just absolutely love this for contour. I guess it depends on what kind of contouring brush you like to use, but I have been addicted to this. I've always wanted to own a fan brush, and this year I got one. This is the Sigma Strobing Fan F42 brush. It's the best for like more intense highlights. You just kind of fan them on your cheeks and then just kind of airbrush it out. I freaking love it. It's also super fun for like down the nose and above the brow, or under the brow rather. It's cool to be able to use it on its side, but then also like on its, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. And then last from Sigma, but probably my favorite, this is the Sigma Duo Fiber Powder / Blush Brush F15. It's a stippling brush essentially, and I freaking love it. I want to get another one because I use it for my blush, but I also use it to like blend things out, and it's just absolutely incredible. And this has just been like a go-to all year long, every day pretty much, to blend things out. Just makes things look natural. If I'm using a blush that's like a little bit more pigmented and I'm kind of afraid of it, I reach for this because I know I'll be able to get like a really nice blended out look in the end. My favorite eyeshadow brushes has actually been this Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. I don't know why I brought both of mine in here, but I guess to show you that I have two. More than any blending brush that I have, they are the best, and it comes in handy that I have two because I use one with a color, use one without color. Used them both today and I freaking love them, so I'll have them linked down below. And then of course, did you think I was gonna forget it? Because I didn't. This is the greatest brush that I've ever used in all of my life. All of my 27 years on this earth, this is the greatest brush that exists. I'm saying it. I'm saying it right now. This is the Marc Jacobs The Bronze Brush, which ever since I got this, which I think was like early September, I've used nothing else with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I used it today. It is freaking incredible. It's washes really nicely. It is super soft and it is just the best for just getting bronzer everywhere, especially for me. I have a huge face, so it's nice to just cover a lot of area, and it's just so freaking nice. And it's like even nicer than the other Marc Jacobs brushes I've tried. Like this one is legit like 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10. It's $78, which is way too much, but honestly, if I lost this, I would probably buy it again. Which I'm never gonna lose it, but I would spend the money because it's that good and I can't live without it. Okay, you guys, we're on to skincare. So for my face, I have a new toner favorite. This is the Lush Tea Tree Water Toner Water, which I freaking love. I use this every night when I get out of the shower after washing my face. I do take 2 showers a day, most days, but they're really quick showers. I'm not wasting water, I promise. I just hate washing my face in the sink. I hate it. I won't do it, so I just get in the shower. But I use this at night. I use a different toner in the morning, which if you're interested in seeing my night and morning routines, I just uploaded them recently, so I will have them linked down below and card them up there. But I feel like this just keeps my skin clean. It's almost like a really natural, nice astringent. It even says that. Astringent, grapefruit, cleansing tea tree, balancing juniper berry, keep disasters at bay. Beneficial for anyone with oily skin. I don't even have oily skin. I just use it anyway. And it also just smells nice. I love tea tree. It's really beneficial for my face, and I love Lush toners. Nothing in my skincare routine has really changed, but I have been loving, and I mean loving, using an oil at night. Either instead of my moisturizer or use both. I'll put the oil on, let it sit in for about 30 minutes, and then right before I go to bed, I'll put on my cream. I've been loving this one specifically. This is the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil Light. I like the light formula. I don't know why, I just do. But I have drier skin, so putting on oil, like I just feel like I wake up looking more radiant and young and plump, and I just freaking love oils. So if you have a favorite face oil, let me know down below because I want to try more. And then of course my favorite mask for the year is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Detox and Brighten Clay Mask. I said clay too many times, but whatever. This is incredible. I did a whole video on why this is better than the Glam Glow one. It does the same exact thing. This one is $10, that one is $70. It's amazing how much money I'm saving myself, and you should do the same. It's one of those masks that like pulls the oil out and you can see like all your blackhead areas, and it's really satisfying, and it smells good too. I have a couple body care favorites. They're both lotions. Let's say it together. It's the Body Shop Body Butter. This specifically was my favorite. This is the Honey Mania scent. These are just so nice at the end of the day to slather on all over your skin. Regardless of the season, I use this all year long. Like, I mean it. You can ask my boyfriend. It was the year of body butters. We just used them every night. Throughout the whole year, we smelled great. My favorite scents are the Fuji Green Tea, the Mango, and then the Honey Mania. So I need to buy more, but it was life-changing for me and my dry skin this year. And of course, I know you can't get this anymore, but it felt wrong to not mention it because it's literally changed my life. This is the Lush Sleepy Hand and Body Lotion, and it is incredible. It smells like the Twilight Bath Bomb, which is really relaxing. It smells like lavender. It's just really nice before bed, and I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. I swear that this helps me sleep better. It's nuts, but like I rub it all over my chest and I sleep better. I have like this tub left and then a small one. I should have bought more, but hopefully they'll bring it back next Christmas and I'll stock up like a bitch and never run out. It's amazing and I love it. So. And then last but not least, I have one hair favorite because I'm boring and my hair care routine hasn't really changed in years, but hey, whatever works. But this is my new favorite dry shampoo. This is the Elizabeth & James White Nirvana. It is incredible. Number one, it smells incredible, and number two, it does a really good job of soaking up oils and not letting like the scent of your gross, nasty, unwashed hair leak through. Like all you smell is this, and it's incredible. This is $30, which sucks ass, but it's worth it. And I'm almost out of this, and I will repurchase it because it's the best. So yeah! Yeah! Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for watching all year long. It means so much to me, and I had a really great year on YouTube, and I get a lot of comments from you guys saying like, you can't believe I don't have more subscribers and things like that, and that means a lot to me. And I get a lot of comments saying that you just think I'm down to earth and you could be my friend. And I'm gonna start crying, so I gotta go. I don't want to cry on YouTube. I don't think I've cried on YouTube yet. Let's not make today the day. But I want you to know how thankful I am for you guys, and I love you guys, and this year OPI worked with me, and that was amazing, and I just hope that, you know, there's more fun opportunities to come. But regardless, I just love products. I love trying things out and reviewing them and chatting with you guys about them, and it's just, I love to watch videos like this. I like to make videos like this, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you sticking with me if you have. If you're new, hey. I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway. I will insert a picture of the things I'm giving away. Okay guys, so here are the giveaway prizes for YouTube. There's some body care, some makeup, some hair stuff, some OPI nail polishes. That's a random Lush soap in that packaging. A lot of good stuff. Some ColourPop, a brush from Luxie. I will have everything listed down below what you will win. The rules are super easy. You just have to be subscribed to this channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which all that info will also be below, and leave me a comment. Tell me where you're from and tell me one of your favorite products from the year, and that's it. I will choose a winner at random. I love you guys. Thanks for the support, and back to regularly scheduled programming. And I'm also going to be doing some giveaways on my Twitter and Instagram. I was going to do Snapchat too, but I can't even like think about how to do that. So for now, we're leaving it at Twitter and Instagram. I just have a lot of stuff that I want to give you guys. So I haven't done a giveaway before, so this will be my first. It'll be exciting. Make sure you enter them. All the rules will be down below and then on each platform. So yeah, I love you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, for another year of fun. And I will see you soon with my top 20 nail polishes of 2016. That'll be up very soon, and I love you. I'll see you later. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you're having a great new year so far. Bye guys!